Welcome to the Tunisian Crochet World podcast. My name is Barbara, a designer from Columbus, Ohio. Hi everyone, this is Barbara coming from the Tunisian Crochet World podcast. This is podcast number 7, I believe. Got my notes down here. I have a lot to talk to you about in the What's New section. You're going to see a little video clip of the wool gathering that I went to. It's a wool festival here, and it was really nice, hot. Got to see some cute animals, got a really nice yarn haul. You'll see the yarn haul. I'm not going to show you all of it online. On the podcast here. You'll see a photo shoot of all the haul that I got. Just so it's easier for you guys. If you like it, if you don't like it, you can click forward and do that. I don't like to show too much of that because I have a lot of other stuff I want to talk to you about. Let's see. The first thing I want to talk to you about is a new product that I made, and it's called Macramé in a Bag, and it's going to be on my Etsy shop. And this is the cute little wall hanging. It has a little heart with its little fringes, and you get everything to make this kit in the little bag. You'll get a little gonza bag. You'll have all the yarn, beads, the dowel, everything. You'll get a photo by photo tutorial on how to create this. You'll have a template that lays on the page for the heart, so you will know how to shape it. So you don't have to really fool with that around it. You just put the sheet of paper here and follow the black lines for the heart, and you'll know where you're at. It's pretty cool. So you can see that in my Etsy shop, and I'll put a link down below. As soon as you see that, you can go over and start ordering it and have fun. I can't wait. It's a really cute one. I am going to do another one with some bracelets, and the bracelets are going to be for the knitting and crochet world. It's going to have little beads that you can slide so you know what rows you're on. I like to have one where I'm going to make one where it's a tape measure. I'm going to try to do that. I think that would be cute to wrap around your wrist, and you can take it off and lay it down on your piece. So look for some of the new little products. I like macrame, so that's a new product that I like to keep going. Hope you enjoy macrame too. If you do, let me know. If you have any questions, please email me, of course, as always, or contact me on below or in Ravelry. So that's the first item. Now, some exciting things. Guess where I went to find some crochet and knitting books? Dollar Tree, of all places. Nobody would figure that out. Dollar Tree. Could not believe it. One of the girls had told me that they might be getting seasonal yarn in right around November and December, so watch out for that. But I'll show you the book that I got. I got this beautiful crochet book. It has all these squares in it. It's very beautiful. It has a photo gallery of all the different ones. And then it gives you the instructions and the chart for $1. That is awesome. Then I went to my mom's, and her area had big knits. This has been on my wish list for Amazon for over a year. So glad I didn't buy it. So glad. $1. Beautiful, beautiful book. I mean, talk about beautiful. It's got some beautiful stuff in it. Can't show you too much because it's paid for. But it is gorgeous. Look at this stuff. Oh. Just all different kinds of stuff in here. It's got wraps, it's got sweaters and capes, tunics, and it's for big knits for a little bit bigger girls than those little skinny things. So that's good for us. Then I got this cute 50 ribbons and rosette bow maker book. And it is just as cute. It's got all these cute little bows, how to make different types of bows. You can make for little kids or for packages. I mean, for $1. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. So, yeah, I struck it big. Now, last time I got a book about how to make bags for $1 at Dollar Tree, which I was really surprised that they had that. And then I bought a Christmas Carol coloring book too. They had a lot of really nice books there. So check them out. You would not think that you'd find craft books at Dollar Tree, but we did. So that's pretty cool. Love it. And then I'm going to get into some finished objects and some half-finished objects. I'm going to start with my sewing. So the first finished object is from New Looks 6284. And I did this version. Okay. And voila. Isn't it pretty? Turned out really nice. I was very excited for that. It turned out really good. I think I'm going to make some more of these. So that's a staple one that would go in my wardrobe. This was what they call the working toile, but it turned out too pretty to be just a working one. It is gorgeous. And then my half-finished object in sewing is my button-up wrap skirt. But I've got the buttons sewn on, but I haven't did the buttonholes yet. And the reason is I have not mastered the buttonholes on my new machine. So, and that is out of a magazine that, where's my magazine? That really doesn't have a pattern. You actually just cut the pieces and it tells you what pieces to cut. And I did the short version of it because I don't like long. I like long, but it doesn't look good on me. And it's from this magazine, Make It Today Dressmakers. Really nice magazine. It has patterns that you can download, of course, with the patterns. But it also has several projects that you don't need a pattern for. You cut out the dimensions they tell you to do. And it's really nice. I think it's nice not to have a pattern, because sometimes patterns, you make them, they're way too big or too small, and you have so much time tailoring. This way, you make the measurements from your body. You cut out the pieces, and you do it. It's usually pretty simple that you can do it. It's usually squares and triangles and rectangles, stuff that we can do. So for a beginner sewer like me, I think this is the way to go. I'm really excited. I love this print. Wish I could find that print. But that's my half-finished object because I don't know how to do buttonholes, which I'm going to learn. Because I got to get my skirt done. So that's it for the sewing. Now, for the crochet and knitting, I've been doing a fair amount of it. Now, I did finish my sweater that I was working on last time, PJ's, from the PJ's podcast, that she teaches you how to do it. I finished my sweater. It looks really pretty, and it fits really nice. Really nice, easy throw over to put over tanks. It's really gorgeous. You'll have to check her out. I'll put the link below, because her podcast is pretty cool. She teaches you how to do that from scratch. So that's pretty cool. And then the next thing is some headbands. The first headband is from the Crochet Corner Hugs and Kisses headband and ear warmers. Took me less than an hour to do one of these. The first one I did in gray, which is pretty cool. It's got some crossover stitches, just like I showed you in my Tunisian. Well, they did it in crochet too. Same concept. Really pretty cool. They work hand in hand. I love it. But that one's gray. And then this one is very autumnal. You can mix the colors, as you can see. They are really cool. And then I saw, I know I'm going to mispronounce her name, Nazarene. She has a podcast, which I'll link below too. She was showing us how to do these twisted turban ones. And I thought that was really cute. Now, the construction on hers is fabulous. It's really unique. You would think this is hard. It's not. It's one big long piece that you wrap around your head, and then you twist, and then you fold it to the back, and then you seam it, and you carefully take it off, and then you stitch right around here to close it up, if you want to close it. Some people leave it open, but look how beautiful that is. This one took me a little longer because I had to figure out how to seam and twist and everything, but oh, beautiful, worth it. These are great stockers, stuffers for Christmas. So yep, you have to give that a try. You'll have to check the link below and see. But they are beautiful, really nice pieces. And then I came out with a new design. It's for a Tunisian crochet purse, and I finished it, and it will be up on Etsy and my Ravelry page. And it's a box bottom. It has an insert to keep it a little bit more formed. It has an overflap, which can be opened. The other one stays closed, so you have your pouch like that. It is Japanese inspired, which I love Japanese inspired bags. They come out with the coolest stuff. And it has the handle, which I'm very, very impressed. I love it. And it has the X stitches right up here on the top of the white, and the rest is Tunisian. What makes this bag wrap is the construction, and I'll show you a brief picture of my construction of it. Anybody can make this bag. If you can make rectangles, you can do it. All it is 4 rectangles. Here's the black and white one, here's a black and white one, and a white one, and a white one. And you lay them down and you seam them right here. That makes the box square bottom. Then you take this side and seam it to this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side. And it comes up looking like almost like a tulip. But that's good because the inner parts are what you flap over, which turn out to be the white ones. They flap over. And then the little triangle parts that stick up is where you're going to pull them through onto your handles and add them to your handles and make them close. So very, very, very easy bag. Once you understand the concept of how it's going to wrap, it's simple. And it turns out to be a beautiful bag. Beautiful bag. Love it. So that'll be out on my Etsy and my Ravelry. Probably a couple hours after this podcast, but I'll have a link down below where you can get the pattern and do it. And then that'll be nice. Something else that you can make. And I think the pin, you can either do a brooch here and not have the elastic slap, or you can find some classy big old button that you like. You can go any style you want. I just chose a cameo. I like cameos, so I just stick that on. But you can do anything, and that makes a statement itself. But yeah, and then another friend of mine, she put, after she did this, she put pom-poms, furry pom-poms. She hooked it to here. So, yep. But yep, she tested the bag and loved it, and she said, oh, I want to put some pom-poms on it, big furry ones. I'm like, go do whatever you want to do. She also did, on her strap, she crocheted a square and overlapped it over here and put little jewels right through it too, and that was what her shoulders were on. So you can do all kinds of things with it. Add it to your style, add some more to it. It's a really cool adaptable pattern. So check that out. I appreciate it. And alright, I'm back. Had to check on the camera. It didn't look like it was recording because the battery door comes down all the time and sometimes it stops it. So I wanted to check on that. And let's see, what's the next thing on my list? Lots of work in progress. Yep, lots of it. I'm sure everybody has that cast-on-itis, and then nothing gets finished. It's hard. It's very hard, especially with the big projects. But, let's see. My pink sweater, I'm going to get a little bit done on it. I got the back panel, which is nothing extravagant. It's just really, it's not even in shaping yet. So, that's really nothing to show. Just a simple one. That's out of my Carefree. And then I have the lap gan. Still working on the lap gan. for my sister for Christmas. So that's from the Crochet Crowd Mikey's Summer Long Afghan Crochet Long. I did a black and white one, and now I'm doing this teal one for my sister for Christmas. So got a little bit done on it, but not a lot. Let's see, my purple raglan sweater. It's not going to be that many stripes because that many stripes makes us big girls look bigger. So mine's going to be a collar block. So I'm starting out with the purple, light purple, the purple top, and then the light purple is going to go all the way down to the bottom. Probably clear down to almost to the bottom section where the rib is. And then there's going to be a dark, dark purple down here. But that's how I'm going to do it. But I'm close. I got 9 more rows, and then I can start splitting off for the sleeves. And I did some short rows in the back. But the back, because the back in my sweaters always seem to be bulky. Because I'm buying big for here, and then the back is always so big. So I did a little bit of short rows, which that took me a lot of time on YouTube to figure out how to do that. But, love YouTube. Don't know something? Check it out on YouTube. YouTube will give you your answer. YouTube and Google. 2 favorite places. And then the one that I said was on vacation mode, because I was angry with it. I did a little bit of the sleeves. But I'm trying to do bell sleeves. And I had a friend that told me that I should be able to continue to do bell sleeves. I'm in the decrease mode now of the sleeve. But I've got it almost all the way done. See, I got the whole body and the band. Got that arm on hold. I'm doing this arm. And what I want it to do is I want it to come down to here. And I want it to bell out. I want belly sleeves to come about to here. I love the sleeves that come out like that. So that's what I'm doing now on this one. And I'm testing it. She said to do a little bit of decreases here because it is a little bit too belly right now. So I did a couple decreases, and I'm going to do the decreases to at least here, and then it's going to bell out. So this will be hopefully done pretty soon, but I got to redo the neck. I didn't do a stretchy bind off. I did a regular bind off, and before I bound off, it was perfect. When I bound off, it went. So I got to take that out, and I'm going to do a stretchy bind off and see if that works. But yep, so I'm slowly working on this one. It hasn't made me that mad yet that I've just said, chuck it, I ain't doing it. But it's just a lot of work and a lot of yarn, and it's my first raglan attempt. So, you know, I've learned a lot, and that's made the purple one come out even better. So I'm going to continue it and see what I can do to get it done. And get it out of the frustration mode, because there's no sense of us working on stuff we're mad about. I don't want to be frustrated with my projects. I love knitting and crochet. So I don't want to be mad about it. I want it to turn out, and I want it to be a good one. So any tips on raglan sweaters, I appreciate it. It seems like I can get the decreases going, but somehow they get like off-centered, and then they go all quirky. I've got stitch markers. I'm trying to do the counts. That one, the raglans are all off. One is right. The other one's like going clear around the arm, and then I got one in the back that's going down the side. It's a mess. Also going to have to figure out how to fix that, or stitch over it so it doesn't look like I'm wearing a monster sweater. But any tips would be helpful. So let me know on that. So that's, well, that's not it for the whips. I have a lot of other whips. I have a skull hoodie that I'm still working on for my son. I got a couple cows that I've been working on for Christmas gifts. But I've only did like 2 rows of the skull hoodie, so there's no sense in showing you. And the other ones I just started them, so there's no sense in showing you that. So yeah. Basically, and I have a little tutorial, it's going to be at the end, about how to do the X stitch in Tunisian, which is one of the little features on the bag. Very simple, maybe 3 or 4 minute video. I mean, that's how easy it is, but it puts a dramatic effect on your Tunisian crochet. Trying to think of anything to talk about. Like I said, I'll insert a video about the Wool Festival, and I'll insert my yarn haul, which was really fun. Got a great deal. Love it. Don't know what I'm going to make with them yet. They're for future projects, but you can't pass up. When you see it, you'll understand why I couldn't pass it up. But it's in a little video. It's not that long. It's a photo shoot of it. It's not even a really video, so it'll be quick. I haven't got any questions lately, so if you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to ask them. Definitely need help with the sewing, because I'm new at that. So buttonholes is my problem. Let me know on that. I do want to thank Clarissa for letting me know about my yoke. My yoke came way down here. Could not get it to work. Armholes were really bad on my shirt, and she said pull it up to the thing and tuck right here, and that's where I needed to edit. But I have a short distance from here to here, and most yokes are longer, so she showed me how to do that. So I want to say thank you for that. That was a very good tip. Thank you. Appreciate your email on that. And I think the only other thing I have is a shout out for Tara for testing my bag for my thing. I love it. I'm glad that you tested it. I'm glad you had fun with the bag, and love it that you did the pom-poms, because, you know, everybody loves pom-poms. So, yep. And let's see. My future next podcast, don't have a fiber show going or nothing. There might be one in October. I'm not sure if I'm going to attend that or not. I'm going to try. So, might have another one to see. And I think the next one I'm going to try is I want to try a bolero jacket of some sort. Something that's really cute. Probably in black and white glitter, something for the holidays. I like to try to do one in Tunisian. See if we can get something really nice out and done. So stay tuned for that. I will keep you posted on that, because I think everybody needs one of those. It's a good staple in our wardrobe, and I think it would go along with a lot of other stuff. I am going to be doing a sweatshirt with a hood on it, Tunisian project. So that one's going to be a big one. So I'm going to start that one. That's a new pattern I want to do too. That's 2. And other than that, I am going to try to buy a pair of those sock needles that are those bendable ones. So I'll keep you posted on that if you know, do a little review on that if I like them or not. They're so little, I don't know if I will. So I think that's what was up for the future. If you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. And thanks for all the new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the old ones too. So please ask questions and have fun. Contact me if you find any new and exciting Tunisian projects from patterns and everything. I would like that. And I will talk to you soon. Hope you have a great time crafting and keep on hooking. Bye for now. Hi everybody, this is Barbara from the Tunisian Crochet World Podcast, and I'm going to show you how to do this really cute X stitch. It's so simple. If you can do a Tunisian simple stitch, you can do an X stitch. It's the same concept in crochet that it is in Tunisian. So here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to skip this first vertical bar, and we're going to go into this, and we're going to do a Tunisian simple stitch. Go down, yarn over, pull through. Then we're going to go back to this bar that we missed right here, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go in and do a Tunisian simple stitch, and I'm going to try to do this under the camera here so you can see it. One day I'll buy a camera that has it where I can do it. It comes above me and records above me, which would be nice. Now we're going to do the same thing to the next stitch. We're going to skip this bar. We're going to go into this one and insert under the hook, yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to go under the bar that we skipped. We're going to go there and go under it. And sometimes you have to fool with it a little bit, depending on if you're tight like I am. And you go under, yarn over and pull through it, and come up. Do the same thing. Skip that one, go into here, yarn over, pull up, go to the back, the other bar that we skipped, and go in it, yarn over, pull through, and what it does is it gives you this X stitch, but as you can see, it's going to give you the space in between too, and it's going to have a really cute like eyelet going. Now when you get to the next one, you want to have multiples that will make your X's even, and you can start off with one Tunisian simple stitch and then X's, and you want to end in one simple. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this one. You want to go into this stitch just regular like you would normally. Go in and pull up and do your same return passes always. Nothing different on that row, but you can see the X's forming. And if you stretch your work, you will see that little spaces that are in between the X's. Once you continue to do all the X's upward, it gives you a straight row of X's with a little, almost like an eyelet hole in between. It's very beautiful. I used it on my last project, which was my Tunisian wrap bag, which you'll see on my regular podcast, and you'll see where you can get that on my Etsy and my Ravelry shop. But that's the simple Tunisian X stitch, and it's really simple and easy, and I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for hooking. Bye for now.